It's the Battle of Highway 64 here tonight on a Friday night. Playoff implications and the last regular season game of the 2021 season here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. Hello, everybody. I'm Logan Ward. Alongside me is Brett Sweeney, and we got a big rivalry matchup between the Henderson Lions and the Chapel Hill Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got a lot at stake tonight for both teams. Both teams have a chance of making the playoffs. Chapel Hill's a little more straightforward than Henderson, but still a big game tonight for both teams.
Henderson comes into this game 4-5 on the year, 1-4 in district play. They have lost 4 in a row, including last week's heartbreaking loss to Maybank, 28-21 in overtime. Chapel Hill, on the other side, comes in at 6-3. They're 2-3 in district play. Was off last week, had an extra week to prepare for the Henderson Lions, but got the win against Maybank in their last game, 50-22. So this is a big game. For Chapel Hill, simple. Win and you're in. For Henderson, you got to win this game and get a little bit of help from Athens beating Maybank to get into the playoffs. So for Henderson, it's a little bit, like you said, not as straight. But for Chapel Hill, it's a win and you're in game. And so we are excited here on a beautiful, chilly football weather Friday night here in East Texas.
I'm glad I'm inside, Logan. It's pretty chilly outside. And as you mentioned, Henderson has to win this game, and it's going to have to be by 12 or more points as well. That's part of the tie-break scenarios that they're in. So Chapel Hill can also lose this game if Athens beats Maybank and still loses this game by less than 12. A lot of weird scenarios, and we'll keep an eye on those other scores throughout the night to kind of keep everyone up on those.
Yeah, we'll continue to talk about the playoff scenarios, because if Henderson wins this, Chapel Hill would need Maybank to lose to Athens in order to get in.
Yep.
So this is a big game. A lot of people in the stands will be checking that Athens-Maybank score all night.
Well, and then you got the Kilgore-Lindale playing for district tonight in Lindale, so another big game. So this district, every game is meaningful tonight.
Chapel Hill will receive the opening kickoff. Deuce McGregor and Tyson Berry back to receive for the Bulldogs. And Truss Karsten, the junior defensive back, will kick it off for the Lions. And we're off in a beautiful kick. End over end, caught inside the 10-yard line. Deuce McGregor trying to find somewhere to go and is taken down inside the 20-yard line. Good defensive coverage there by the Henderson kick team.
Yeah, there was the whole room for Deuce, and it's a great job by Henderson of smothering him, because you don't want to give Deuce any space at all, as dynamic as a player as he is.
So here comes the freshman quarterback, Demetrius Bribson, who has played in 3 games, started his first game last week against Maybank, or in his second game against Maybank, has only had 2 starts under his belt. And there's going to be a fake by Tyson Berry. Has plenty of room on the outside, and he's going to get a first down. His helmet's thrown off, so that's going to be a face mask. There's a couple flags thrown in that area.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious when the whole face mask call, when the helmet comes off, there's a reason for it. So that's going to be a big penalty early. It's going to put Chapel Hill in great field position here after one play.
Tyson Berry looking to throw it downfield to Solomon McFoy.
Face mask on the defense. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
But a smart play by Berry just to tuck it and run. Got the first down and plenty of penalty yardage after that. That play was actually the first play from scrimmage that Chapel Hill ran all season. They ran that the first play against Greenville and had like a 75-yard touchdown on the play. That one, not so much, but it is 1st and 10 now at the 45-yard line. Bribson keeps it, trying to find the open man. Finds Deuce McGregor across the 50 into Henderson Lion territory. Knocked out of bounds after he gains the first down. Will be spotted at the Henderson 39.
Yeah, that's a great play by Bribson. Get him in the game early. Get him where he can distribute to his weapons outside and kind of get him into the game.
Henderson Lion player is down. We'll take a quick break here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Bribson finds a little bit of a crease and is spun across and in. Good enough for a first down. And that's something that we'll see a lot here by Demetrius Bribson. He does like to move on his feet. He has over 500 yards rushing on the season. That's his 34th attempt with 5 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's going to be a false start on Chapel Hill. I think Pablo Martinez there was moved a little early.
Number 57 of the offense.
That's going to be Corey Johnson. Corey Johnson moved a little bit early, so moved Chapel Hill back 5. 11:04, the clock's running here in the first quarter. Now for this Chapel Hill team, your starting quarterback and starting running back are both freshmen. Demetrius Bribson, the quarterback, and Ricky Stewart, the running back, both class of 2025. Bribson rolls out to his left, goes deep for Deuce McGregor and can't come up with it.
Got to catch that one.
Had him open but couldn't come up with the catch.
Don't see Deuce drop to me like that. He's gonna want that one back.
Bring up 2nd and 15. Bribson coming into this game 33 of 55. Had 520 yards and 7 passing touchdowns on the year. There's the stretch play to Ricky Henderson. He's got some room, and Ricky Henderson's got the wheels. Gets across the 25 and is tackled at the 22-yard line, still short of the line to gain.
Nice run there by Stewart.
We'll bring up 3rd and 3, so a lot more manageable third down here for Chapel Hill.
Interesting that the 2 freshman duo, their classmates, they will still go undefeated district this year, even without their best 2 players. So it just shows you how good this freshman group is going to be. They've never lost. 30-0 in football, I believe, as a group.
Bribson keeps it, and no one's home.
A little miscommunication there with McGregor.
And that's bound to happen. We'll bring up 4th and 3, and Coach Reardon, in his 3rd season here at Chapel Hill, Riverboat Reardon says keep the offense on the field here for a big 4th down.
We'll see if he kind of gets Bribson maybe outside the pocket with a run-pass option maybe here.
And they'll take a timeout.
He didn't like what he saw there.
Chapel Hill calls their first timeout of the half.
So the Bulldog drive that started in their own 20-yard line and has flipped field position, but now have a big 4th down call here early in this game. 9:58 remaining in the first quarter.
The players and coaches from the state championship 2010 Henderson Lions football team. They are generously sponsored tonight by Texas Bank. Thank you, Texas Bank, for
You know, an interesting tidbit tonight here in Henderson. They're honoring the 2010 state championship football team of the Henderson Lions, the Lions' only state championship that they have. And maybe not ironically enough, but maybe a little bit of dig there. That win in 2010 against Chapel Hill.
I'm sure that's not any coincidence. I would say that was pretty.
Before the game, they showed highlights of that 2010 state championship game against Chapel Hill. And here we are with 4th and 3.
Change up the formation. Over here we got 4 receivers on near sideline.
Well, one of them is starting left tackle Kevion Huddleston. Bripson, they're going to run
the opposite. Nice play.
Far side and gets the first down and smartly just kind of gets the yardage that he can and doesn't take too big of a hit, but a good 4th down call there by Coach Reardon and offensive coordinator Johnny Irvin.
I think it did just what we saw. We were focused over here on this side and ran the opposite.
They're going fast. Ricky Stewart up the middle, and Ricky Stewart's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chapel Hill.
Nice run by the freshman. Seems like every game he gets better and better.
Yeah, he is quick and has a lot of speed. He gets into open space, and good luck. Chapel Hill scores on their first possession of the game. "82-yard drive. Chapel Hill capitalizes and gets the early 7-0 lead. 9:43 remaining in the first quarter here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. "82-yard drive capped off by a 14-yard touchdown run from the freshman Ricky Stewart gives Chapel Hill the early 7-0 lead. Crazy enough, that's Ricky Stewart's only 2nd touchdown of the year.
Yeah, you got to remember he started the year on the freshman team. It's kind of every game worked his way into more and more carries, and so I think as this season goes, he has gotten a lot more useful.
The big leg of Adolfo Tamayo sends this one into the Lions' end zone. Back for a touchback. And here comes the Henderson offense, led onto the field by junior Jacoby Robinson.
Son of the head coach.
Son of the head coach comes in, trying to take over this Henderson Lions program that had a lot of turnover from a year ago. And he is a big fella. Just eyeballing it here. Looks probably about 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big
6'4".
boy.
Handoff. That goes to Tobias Jackson, and that goes nowhere. Brack Dyer in on the tackle.
You probably will be hearing his name called a lot. Dyer is always around the football.
That's a loss of 2, brings up 2nd and 12 for Henderson. Little reverse, little flea flicker. Had a man, and he's going deep, and it is incomplete behind the intended receiver. Jamal Robinson, the other son of the head coach.
Some nice covers there by Javen Mayfield for Chapel Hill.
Yeah, and Mayfield, another one of those guys that wasn't starting on the defensive side of the ball until recently.
Yeah, when
you got a couple of those.
The quarterback change, they kind of, since Brisbane was the starting safety, it kind of shifted a bunch of the secondary.
Yeah,
so.
Samari Willis went in as the starting safety. He got replaced by Ricky Stewart at running back. So a lot of shifting on this Chapel Hill team throughout the season. 3rd and 12. Play fake. J.K. Davis and a bunch of Bulldogs blitz coming. J.K. Davis gets in there and cleans it up. And Henderson, on their first possession, goes backwards and will have to punt.
Yeah,
that was a
rough possession for Henderson. Not the way they wanted to start this game. And for Chapel Hill, it's exactly how you wanted to start. They've played well this year when they've been ahead. So if you're Chapel Hill, you're in a great position.
13-yard sack. And the punter is coming in. Karsten is coming in and making some adjustments.
On the punt. That's interesting. You don't see that very often.
But if his kick was in indication and he's got a leg, Solomon McFoy receives the punt, trying to make some Lions miss.
He's got a lot of Lions there.
A lot of red around him. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line inside Henderson territory.
Number 13, Joshua Howard. Number 1, Colin Brennan. Ball will be placed at the
And the Chapel Hill offense will come in its second possession. Try to continue where they left off.
No score yet in the Maybank Athens game. Had to have, and Lindale is up 7-0. 5:44 left in the first quarter in Lindale.
Different formation here for Chapel Hill under center.
Wow.
And throw it to Austin Watkins, trying to find a man. Throws it downfield and incomplete.
How many times have
I think Austin Watkins had his first pass attempt of the year.
And I was going to say, how many times have Chapel Hill lined up under center this year?
I haven't seen Chapel Hill line up under center since 2006. I don't think
it's been a long time. Even on some of the plays, like, at the goal line, we never lined up under center. So that was interesting.
That's what 2 weeks of being able to be prepared does.
I guess so. You got some extra formations.
Bribson rolling out, trying to get him out of the pocket. Tyson Berry with the catch. Good enough for a first down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a good thing. This is what Demetrius Bribson, I think, needs. Get him out into space, move the pocket, get easy completions. The offense changed a lot when they went to Bribson.
But he's still got the weapons outside, and that's the important thing.
Another stretch handoff to Ricky Stewart. He's got plenty of room. Ricky Stewart,
my goodness, inside
the 20-yard line at the 19.
I could have driven my CRV through that hole, Logan. That was a huge hole. I mean, there was nobody there. Great job by the line up front by creating space for Stewart.
1st and 10. Bribson running far side. He's got the edge. Makes a man miss. Tries to make another man miss. Still on his feet. Gets about 13 yards on the carry, and good enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Chapel Hill.
Nice job by Bribson. He was pretty patient there. Just kind of followed his blockers outside, found a little space, and picked up another first down for Chapel Hill. Another impressive drive here.
7:10 remaining in the first quarter. Chapel Hill threatening to score. Little high snap goes to Ricky Stewart up the middle, and the offensive linemen just push him. He's still on his feet and gets inside the 5, marked at the 2. That's some grown men football there.
Yeah, and that's
run up the middle.
That's a freshman too. It's not usually Stewart's game, but he can run over you too.
Deuce McGregor in motion. Bribson finds the hole. Bribson, 2-yard touchdown. Chapel Hill extends the lead.
Nothing to that one. That was a wide open hole for Bribson. Oh, little 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion is
good.
good.
Wow. That was
the offensive linemen are still down. They still aren't moving.
Wow, that was a tricky one there. I almost didn't see it. I was kind of waiting for them to shift back over. Sometimes I'll do the little swinging gate, and just hiked it sideways to Stewart, and he ran it in.
So Chapel Hill extends the lead 15-0 with 6:34 remaining here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
.48-yard drive, capped off by the 2-yard touchdown run from Demetrius Bribson. 2-point conversion is good, and Chapel Hill leads 15-0. Tamayo's kick hits the L in the end zone. No chance to run it back. Here comes Henderson, trying to get something going offensively.
Another score update. Athens leads Maybank 7-0, 9:09 left in the first quarter.
So the Lions in their second possession going to come out. Ball at the 25-yard line. They didn't gain a yard their last time. Little miscommunication, but this one worked out a little bit, and
wow,
he's still on his feet.
That was the best
Jackson
miscommunication play I've ever seen.
Jackson gains almost 20 yards on the play, gained about 18. And Jackson has to come off for his helmet come off. But, yeah, miscommunication ends up giving him 20 yards.
Best play of the game for Henderson on that miscommunication. So we'll see what they do here.
Robinson back to pass, looking across the middle of the field, and it is caught. So Henderson starting to move the ball. Deuce Davis there on the reception. I'm assuming that if your name is Deuce, you have to wear number 2, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, it just wouldn't be right.
Wouldn't make much sense.
It'd be like being named Trace and wearing number 2.
We got Deuce Davis on Henderson and Deuce McGregor on Chapel Hill, both number 2.
All right.
1st and 10, 45-yard line, pitch. On the far side goes Porter, his first carry of the game. He's still trying to find some room, and he is blown up by a bunch of Bulldogs. And loss of 1 on the carry.
I guess if you had 2 deuces, you could do deuce. You could do 22.
22, yeah.
Because what happens? You fight over it, you flip for it.
Who's the upperclassman, I guess.
Yeah.
2nd and 11. That's a couple of times that Chapel Hill's almost jumped off sides.
I think that time they actually were. If they would have snapped it, it would have been offsides. But Henderson's still getting their play set here.
Quick pass across the middle, and it's hit, blown up there by Solomon McFoy.
Nice hit by
Read
McFoy.
that one like a book. Ooh.
He laid the lumber on that hit.
Knew the slant was coming and attacked the point right there, and that's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Yeah, great timing by McFoy.
We've talked about it all year, but Solomon McFoy just has defensive instincts.
Yeah, he plays on
In the
both
air.
sides, but he's definitely a DB.
Oh, absolutely.
He plays almost some of those routes like a receiver and almost puts himself in better position than the receiver.
Blitz coming, another blitz here, and can't get rid of it. Chapel Hill takes them down. They blow the whistle dead. But another big third down sack. Craig McFarland and this defense said, hey, we're blitzing on third down.
Yeah, they're
try to stop us, and that's the second third down sack that Henderson has taken, and this one put him out. He might have been in go-for-it range there if you would have gained a couple yards, but now it's not inside Bulldog territory. You're going to have to punt.
Yeah, they're bringing the pressure, not most definitely. And Henderson's drive was looking promising there until these last few plays. Now it's forcing them to punt.
This punt is going to hit inside the 25-yard line and be cleared out. So Chapel Hill will start at the 16-yard line. 2 for 2 on possessions. 2 touchdowns for Chapel Hill. We'll see if they can get another one backed up in their own territory.
So you got the teams in District 9 for Division 1, which is these teams tonight, will actually match up in the first round against District 10. Have a few scores from that district. We have Hardgrave up 12-0 over, or 12-6 over Livingston. You have Lumberton 20, Vider 7, and Little Cypress Mauriceville 28-0 over Splendora.
I'm not going to pretend to know what the standings are for that one.
I have that information. We'll talk about it.
This play there by Kevin Brooks, he's slung down.
So right now we have Vider, Lumberton, and Little Cypress Mauriceville all at 3-1, and you have Hardgrave at 2-2. Now Hardgrave beat Vider last week, so if Vider loses this game, they'll actually drop to 4th place. Little Mauriceville would, as of right now, would go up to 1st, and that would put Lumberton in 2nd and Hardgrave in 3rd. So that's
There's a lot of shifting around in that district.
It's just as bad as this one.
Bripson, far side. It's tipped. Intended for Deuce McGregor. That was tipped, and it's going to be 3rd and 12 now.
You know, Vider was actually 7-0 until last week. Their starting running back broke his leg. Unfortunate for them, and they picked up the loss, and now, you know, if they lose this game in a row, it's going to put them all the way down to 4th. So
that's a tough break.
Uh-huh. No pun intended, right?
3rd and 13. Handoff, Samari Willis. Not going to get close, but back him up a little bit, and punt team going to come on for Chapel Hill. So the Henderson Lions defense holds. Force a 3 and out. And that's a good sign there for Henderson. And defense coordinator Audie Jackson, who was at Chapel Hill last year. So there's some ties between these two schools all over the place. I mean, really, these two schools are so connected with each other. And we'll talk more about it during the broadcast, but these two schools only separated by 30 minutes on the same exact road. And a lot of history here. Adolfo Tamayo's punt is going to stop and roll into Henderson territory and be down at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, so basically it's kind of weird over there because Vider, he goes from 1st place. If they lose tonight, they go to 4th. That's how crazy that is in that district, too. So it's just it's almost you don't know who you're going to play tonight. None of the seeds in this district or that district were set yet. It's kind of crazy.
So nobody knows who's playing next week.
No, it's just like let's just wait and see.
That's what you love in your last regular season.
I mean, you can't ask for anything better, right? I mean, it makes it great football.
Here in week 10. Fake pass. There's going to be a double pass, and that's going to be backwards. Kicked out of bounds.
So
Man.
So it should go back.
Deuce Davis might have just made a great play there by accidentally kicking it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was nice.
I mean, there was 3 Bulldogs there to pick it up if he wouldn't have kicked it.
Nice soccer move.
So that play goes backwards, loses about 3 yards on the play.
It looked a little funny from the start, like they almost weren't sure about running it.
Clock stops at 3:09 here in the first quarter. And they're going to get a delay of game penalty. So Henderson's going to back up even more. Oh, I think they're going to say they called the timeout.
Let's see what the ref says here.
Prior to the flag for delay of game. Timeout, Henderson.
Henderson takes the timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 3:09, 15-0 our score. Chapel Hill leads here on Dave Campbell's Texan Line.
Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty. 214-394-9180.
Second and 13. Henderson called the timeout. They have 2 remaining. They called the timeout before the delay of game penalty. And there it is again. Same play. And goes nowhere. Jatavian Watson, Brack Dyer, and they had a wide open receiver down the middle of the field. Nobody was covering him.
Yeah, it would have been a tough throw. Would have been a long pass.
Tobias Jackson was, there was no defender within 10 yards of him.
Yeah.
And they just missed him. That brings them back about 5 yards. 3rd and 17 now. And this is where Chapel Hill sent pressure. We'll see if they do it here. Showing pressure, and
comes Dyer
they
on
do.
blitz.
And there is a beautiful red play again by Solomon McFoy, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage and will bring up 4th and 17.
Yeah, McFoy was all over that one. He basically just let him catch it and then laid down the wood and wrapped him up for the tackle. Nice play again by the DB prospect.
You know, he went to UTSA's camp in the summer, and I think there was some interest there. Now all the Road Runners are in the AP top 25 and undefeated and have a big game tomorrow against UTEP.
Yeah, that would be a good place to land right now. Trailer's got him going down there at San Antonio.
He's also got a lot of money.
Yes, he does.
That one bounces and will be down at the 23-yard line.
Well deserved, too. It's been a great season for Coach Trailer. Glad to see him getting their chance. Didn't really work out at North Texas. Glad to see him get another chance at building a program.
He was Jeff Trailer, of course, the legendary Gilmer Buckeye head coach. Now got the Road Runners going. And he was linked to a lot of these big jobs, Texas Tech, TCU, and UTSA said, hey, we'll just pay you.
Yeah, it was funny how that kind of got nipped in the bud real quick.
Ricky Stewart, stretch play, trying to find the outside. He does, and gains about 7-8 yards.
Nice run by Stewart. He's got such a good feel for the running back position, kind of just filled his way, got outside, and really could have been tackled for short and no gain, but made it to the corner and was able to pick up a big 8 yards.
Stewart again. This time the Henderson Lions are there. A bunch of Lions there in on the tackle.
Yeah,
Caleb Tate there.
He didn't have
the
much.
Sophomore linebacker makes the play.
Yeah, no room there. Just great job by Henderson to box up that middle and not let Stewart break free.
Bribson trying to find some space. He's going to cut up field.
Oh, he's got room.
He gets a first down, stays on his feet, and gets it across the 45-yard line at the 46.
Brisbane doesn't need much space. He finds that little seam. If he doesn't get the ankle tackle there to slow him down, he might have went a little farther.
You know, Chapel Hill made the switch at quarterback at halftime against the Palestine game, and Bripson is coming to his own a little bit in the passing game, and the coaches have done a great job of getting him the ball and moving it out and making short passes to make completions, and it's worked out because in that situation, hey, just tuck it and run. You got some space. People are trying to defend all the receivers that you got and gain a first down.
Yeah, that getting him outside with the pass run options is a great place for him.
Bripson back to pass. He steps up, has room, and gets across first down, and they say he's marked down. He was trying to still run, but that is a first down for Chapel Hill. And that will be the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Chapel Hill 15, Henderson nothing. You're watching Texas High School football on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felts, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.
First and 10. Samari Willis motions out of the backfield. Bripson trying to air it out. He throws it deep downfield, and that's going to be intercepted. And a great return here by Henderson. Only a couple men to beat, and
Flag
and
late.
it's Kevion Huddleston there with the tackle. The flag's late, and it was kind of behind the play, so I wonder if it was a blindside block or what it was there, but I mean, Bripson threw that into double coverage and overthrew it. Maybe that's the break Henderson needs. And Henderson offense moving back, so it looks like this penalty will be on the Lions. Maybe that's the spark.
Is an interception. During the return, personal foul, blindside block on the return team. That'll be penalized 15 yards. From the spot of the foul, first down Henderson.
Ooh, from the spot of the foul, I'm trying to see where the foul was.
Inside the 30, they're going to spot it at the 28-yard line.
That's a big penalty right there.
Yeah, you lost about, 20 yards?
Yeah.
Maybe a little less than 20, but the turnover by Chapel Hill gives Henderson the ball. Still, obviously, with 11:44, plenty of time left in this ball game. First and 10 for Henderson. Swings it out far side. Has a little bit of a crease, and look at the speed there. Tackled out of bounds. Deshaun Jackson. Looking like the older Deshaun Jackson in the NFL with that speed. Number 11, too. Hey, Deshaun Jackson, where's number 11?
He might have been named after him, I wonder.
Wasn't Deshaun Jackson just cut, too?
Is he out there?
I didn't see that on ESPN. First down. Run up the middle. Minimal gain. Gain of 2 on the play. I'll bring up second and 8.
Also in on stop.
Euchorus Porter. And on the carry, Porter there. They're starting running back. They'll use a lot of different people in the backfield. Try to get the ball to a lot of different playmakers. As we've seen already, multiple people touching the ball for the Henderson Lions. Porter this time, he's taken down. Lamar Williams in the backfield. Loss of about 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 12. And this is where Henderson's been all night, getting behind the chains in 3rd down.
I feel like it's a theme we've got going. They'll make a play or two and then all of a sudden get stalled and go backwards for a few plays.
So another Henderson possession in 3rd and long situation. Chapel Hill's been sending pressure on these 3rd and long situations. We'll see if they do it again. Robinson back to pass.
They're going to cover this
trying
time.
to find some space, and Robinson's got plenty of room, and he is athletic. Just gets out of bounds. Good enough for a 1st down. Smart play there by Jacoby Robinson. Using his feet and just getting out of bounds. Gain of 14 on the play.
Almost a little casual with the ball there. And he's got to be careful. Don't want to not protect it there with that Chapel Hill defense. And that time you didn't see Chapel Hill send pressure. They went back and covered, and Robinson was able to take advantage of it.
This time they're sending pressure. There's J.K. Davis. And Robinson gets out of the pass, gets out of the sack and incomplete. What a play there by Robinson just to miss J.K. Davis. J.K. Davis is a sure tackler, and Robinson just stepped to the side and was able to get out of that, but it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, great job there by Robinson. And Davis doesn't miss too many of those, so he's got to be a strong kid. Kind of break free from that tackle and able to get rid of it.
Jacoby Robinson and Jamal Robinson, twins, son of head coach Othel Robinson. Here's a pass, and they got a wide open receiver caught at the 25-yard line. Makes the man miss, trying to get into the end zone, and that's going to do it for Deuce Davis. 49 yards. Jacoby Robinson to Deuce Davis. And Henderson's said, not so fast. Here we are.
Yeah, it was a nice job of stopping, letting Chapel Hill's defender go by him, and then finish it off for a touchdown.
Henderson will elect to go for the point after. PAT is up and good. Henderson moves closer. 15-7, 9:34 remaining in the first half here on Dave Campbell's Texan Line.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
72-yard touchdown drive, capped off on a 48-yard touchdown pass from Jacoby Robinson to Deuce Davis. Henderson moves a little closer, and here comes Karsten. Kicks it, and it's going to be DJ Williams who bobbles it and picks it up at the 4-yard line. Has a little bit of a space.
Got some room.
DJ Williams made something of it.
Man,
Gained 20 yards on the play. He had one man to miss.
Oh, yeah, if he gets by that last guy, he had a chance to go all the way with that one. He almost, by bobbling it, he let the entire Henderson
Defense get behind him.
Yeah, and then he didn't have many people to beat. He's a little sneaky back, that's for sure.
So Chapel Hill will take over at the 24-yard line. Last play, last time out. Demetrius Bribson throwing the INT. He's thrown a couple of them this year. Not many, but a couple. He keeps it this time and is drugged down. Good defensive play there by Henderson. Kavian Kelly.
Number 84, G.K. Kelly.
.904, clock ticking in this big district matchup. These two rivals fighting for a playoff spot. Rolls out, Bribson throwing downfield, and it's caught by Tyson Berry.
Nice.
Is he in?
Like
yes, he is.
Nice
Caught at the
catch.
45-yard line. Got the foot down. What a catch there by the junior Tyson Berry. You know, Berry's been on this Chapel Hill team. He started at wide receiver as a freshman, but this is really the only year he stayed healthy.
Yeah, he has been healthy. I think it's a lot of the talent is spread out, so he hasn't had to take on as much
Ball
load.
is dropped, and Ricky Stewart is going to be pushed back. They're going to spot it at the 50-yard line, and we'll give him forward progress. Just a little miscommunication by the freshman.
Yeah, he's had some guys that have, moved up with him in that junior group, and they're able to spread the ball around and not put as much pressure on Berry. It allows him to excel, not take as much hit.
Berry's had 5 touchdown receptions on the year. That's his 31st, and here's his 32nd catch of the year.
He's got
he
room.
has a little bit of space, a little bit of a crease, gets the first down, slung down at the 31-yard line.
Another score update for you, Logan. Athens 21, Maybank 0.
So that
11:38.
game is big.
Wow. So basically, if that holds there, Athens has basically eliminated Maybank. And so it will be between Chapel Hill and Henderson. And Henderson would have to win by a margin of 12 or more.
Stewart trying to reverse field, slung down. There is a penalty flag on the play. Great tackle there. Devin Fields makes the one-arm tackle.
Is that a horse collar possibly?
I don't know. See what the call is.
See what they. Well, Chapel Hill's backing up.
Holding.
It'll be a
on the
holding.
offense, number 75. That penalty is declined. It'll be second down.
Oh.
So they declined the penalty because of the loss on the play. So it's going to be second down now. There's just been a little miscommunication with Bribson and Stewart right now. 2nd and 18. Let's see what this coaching staff's got up their sleeve. Bribson back to pass. Has plenty of time. Tries to make a man miss, and he's tackled and lit up there. They're going to say he's down. He lost the ball, but they will say he's down. He lost more yardage on the play. Good coverage there defensively for Henderson. There's nowhere to go with the football because of the defensive coverage by the Lions.
Yeah, that's the coverage sack right there. Up in the district championship game there in Lindale, 21 apiece, 6:55 left in the second quarter. So a great one there tonight in Lindale. between Kilgore and Lindale.
3rd and long. Setting up a screen. Ricky Stewart has it. Makes one man miss and is going to be tackled at the original line of scrimmage. So a gain of 10 on the play, but still needs 10 more. And now you're in that kind of area of, do you go for it? Not. It's going to be 4th and 11. You do have a kicker that has an incredible leg, but
I think here you go for it. Yeah.
And they're going to go for it. I don't think there was any hesitation there.
No. We'll see what they go with here, but I expect a little bit of a Bribson rollout play here. Try to give him time to throw.
And there's going to be pressure. Bribson steps up. He's still on his feet, still going. And a play that could have been terrible. And you gain a couple of yards, give Henderson a little bit of field position, I guess.
I don't know how he got 2 yards out of that, Logan. That was most impressive 4th down that didn't go. I mean, he could have been sacked for 7 or 8 yards back. He just drugged the defender with him.
This Henderson team's got some juice now. Momentum's on their side.
I mean,
they have the ball at the 29-yard line.
And as impressive as that was, Henderson still made the stop and now has the ball with a chance to go down and either get closer or tie the game.
Yeah, that 2-point conversion is going to come up some point. It's going to be big. 1st and 10, and Lamar Williams, I mean, he's in the backfield at the handoff. What a play there by Williams. Loss of 3 on the play. Three wide receivers, far side. Kind of got a heavy package out there. There's the play action. We've seen a lot of that. J.K. Davis trying to swarm, and there it is, and it's incomplete.
Wow. That was impressive just to get that away.
That was a dangerous throw. And again, Henderson's 3rd down behind the sticks. Last time, Chapel Hill for the first time on 3rd and long decided just to play coverage, and Robinson was able to pick up the 1st down with his legs. We'll see what they decide to do here defensively for Chapel Hill. Henderson's run a lot of play action tonight. Man in motion. Empty backfield. Robinson. He doesn't see Waddleton, and he throws it away.
They're wanting grounding.
Yeah, they're wanting grounding. And doesn't look like they're going to get it. He didn't see Daniel Waddleton at all. Waddleton just, as soon as it snapped, had a free rush straight to the quarterback, and Henderson's going to have to punt. Good stand defensively there by the Chapel Hill defense after the turnover. Punt is off. Solomon McFoy backing up and bobbles it. Gets across the 50 and still on his feet. Gets inside the 45-yard line. Will be marked at the 44, 43, and that's where Chapel Hill will take over inside Henderson territory.
Ball will be placed at the Henderson 43-yard line, and that's where Chapel Hill has it. 1st down and 10.
Kilgore added a score in the district championship game. They're now up 28-21 over Lindale. And Bribson rolls out, and he has blown up Devin Fields. Man, he can hit.
Making a stop for Henderson.
No gain on the play.
Number 99, Devin Field.
Second and 10, 4 minutes remaining. Bripson, a little bit of miscommunication, but he has a little bit of a space.
That's really all he needs.
And he gets to the 35. Gain of about 8 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 2.
Number 5, Darius Gray.
.330 remaining in the first half. Chapel Hill still leads 15-7. And the snap was bobbled. And there's going to be loss of 1 on the play. We'll bring up a big 4th down here. Bring up 4th and 3. Clock still running. Henderson will get the ball to start the second half. There's just been a little bit of miscommunication, or not sure exactly what it is. The last couple of possessions, just handing the ball off has been difficult. Tyson Berry broke it up. A good play there defensively. That's Tobias Jackson.
Broken up by number 15, Tobias Jackson.
And that's 4th down. That's another turnover for Chapel Hill, their 3rd of the first half.
Another turnover on down.
And Henderson will get the ball again.
First down and 10.
Well, it was a fast-paced first couple of possessions, and now we've kind of stalled a little bit here. 15-7, still our score. First and 10. Ball at the 36. Blitz coming. Play action across the middle. They've got a man. Complete for a first down. That's Jamal Robinson.
Kobe Robinson's pass complete to number 3, Jamal Robinson.
The Robinson connection there.
Henderson, first down.
Henderson at their own 48-yard line. First and 10, 2:28 remaining. Handoff far side. Got a little bit of space. Porter gets enough for the first down. Brandon Paskey, offensive lineman, saying, let's go. Trying to have this Henderson offense in hurry up. There is a flag. It's going to be holding on Henderson. So that's 10 yards. No replay first, so it'll be first and 20. So a big penalty there with 2:23 remaining. You get the first down, and then now you have to back up 20 yards with the penalty. Little misdirection. Ball's out. Waddleton picks it up. That's a fumble. And Chapel Hill will take over possession.
Wow, that's a big play right
Jamal Robinson, it just coughs out of his hands. And Chapel Hill picks it up. Daniel Waddleton just picks it up and goes the other way. Chapel Hill has possession with 2:16 now. I'm trying to see if it's going to be a fumble or if it's a incomplete pass. There's obviously no replay in high school football, so this one's going to be a little bit more difficult to overturn. Someone's going to have to say, yeah, we saw it clearly, but I don't know how often that happens at the high school level. But there is a conference happening about what is happening. So there's the ruling. Chapel Hill will have possession.
You're going to have one side that doesn't like that and one side that does. So glad they were able to talk it out and make sure that everybody was on the same page, though. It's good job by the referee and crew.
So 2:16, Chapel Hill has the ball. 15-7 the score. Both teams still have 2 timeouts left. DJ Williams to the left of Bribson. Bribson back to pass, trying to set up the screen, and just somehow gets the completed pass. And gain of 3 on the play. Nope, gain of 2. Somehow Bribson got that over all of the defenders that were there. And gain of 2. Or actually, they're going to say gain of 1, so now it's 2nd and 9. Williams, stretch play, trying to find some space. Dancing around. Nice run there on 2nd down. Will bring up 3rd and short.
Making a stop for the Lions, number 18.
Williams coming into the game. He had a couple of games where he played really well, but then didn't get a lot of opportunities. Coming into the game, only had 29 attempts for 193 yards. Tonight has had some more. Empty backfield. Blitz coming. Swings it out to Austin Watkins, and he drops it. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 3. This is familiar territory, and it looks like they're going to bring out the kicker, Adolfo Tamayo, to try to add 3 more.
Yeah, points at this point are huge, and we go through the tiebreaker scenarios here later in the game. So you're going to go ahead and take 3 points here, or attempt to get 3 here from Tamayo. He's got plenty of leg for this distance.
4th and 3. They'll come out to punt and kick the field goal, and Henderson's going to take a timeout.
Henderson calls their 2nd timeout of the half.
So Adolfo Tamayo, who was kicking 60-yarders at practice sometime this year, is going to try to add 3 more. He has the leg. No, he had I think a 50-yarder in a game earlier in the season. Henderson will get possession to start the 2nd half. Chapel Hill got out to a 15-0 lead. A 13-yard rushing touchdown from Ricky Stewart, followed by a 2-yard rushing touchdown by the quarterback Demetrius Bribson, and a 2-point conversion got him out to a 15-0 lead. But Henderson came back on a 72-yard drive on a 48-yard touchdown from Robinson to Deuce Davis to bring them within 1 score. And the offense comes back on the field for Chapel Hill, needing 3. And Chapel Hill will take a timeout.
It's like a chess match
and
out
yeah,
there.
now here comes the kicking team again. Here comes the kickers.
It's almost like they were just going to see what they lined up in. If they liked the look, then they were going to go for it.
Each game night, the Grady Ash Community Room, located in the north end of the Lions Stadium, hosts a select group of VIPs. Tonight, VIPs are
Coming into the game, Chapel Hill offensively was averaging 31.3 points per game. They had over 531 yards per game. Henderson allowing 30.3 this season. So far, only 15 on the board for Chapel Hill.
Yeah, the way the game started, I thought it was going to be a high-scoring affair, but it's kind of
the second
slowed
half
down.
has been a lot slower, and 2 turnovers on down for Chapel Hill, a turnover for Henderson, and here we are with the 4th down field goal. It's up. Does it have enough leg? It does. Adolfo Tamayo adds 3.
Just enough leg there for Tamayo.
So Chapel Hill extends the lead. It's 18-7 now here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. The 42-yard field goal from the leg of Adolfo Tamayo moves Chapel Hill to 2 scores. It's now 18-7. Kicking off to the Henderson Lions, 1:24 remaining here in the first half. You know, every game, especially every game in the last game of the regular season, is big. And Tamayo shows off the leg here, and it goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Maybank has got on the board. He's cut the lead to 21-7 against Athens. And Kilgore is up 35-28. What a shootout there in Lindale. So going back and forth there. So some good action tonight. District 9, 4A Division 1.
Both Kilgore and Lindale trying to avoid that second seed, because the second seed is part of the bracket with the El Campo Rice Birds and their dynamic offense and running backs. Nice move out there by Deshaun Jackson. He gets across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Clock's running. We got 1 minute. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Brings up 2nd and 3. Henderson trying to go quickly. First down run on the outside. Tobias Jackson gets the first down. Clock will stop as they move the chains. Ball is spotted, and the clock will run again. Under a minute, 45 seconds remaining. Henderson still has 1 timeout remaining. Play action. Pass on the outside. That goes backwards. Actually, they're going to mark him at the line to gain. Deuce Davis, and Henderson's going to have to take their final timeout with 29 seconds remaining in the first half.
It's interesting there. We'll see if Chapel Hill can stop them here in a minute. If they'll try to. Of course, they only have 1 timeout, so they may not be able to. If Henderson picks up enough yards, then they may just let the clock run out.
Yeah, I would assume. I mean, you don't. If it's bringing up 3rd down, you still.
Unless they throw a pass and incomplete, that would be the only way the clock.
Which with 29 seconds, of course, could happen here. 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Play action. Kevion Huddleston right there. Can't make the tackle. J.K. Davis here. That is incomplete with 21 seconds remaining. Pressure coming in good defensive coverage by Chapel Hill. They have a lot of defensive backs there. They brought in Deuce McGregor Samari Willis in a nickel package right now with 5 defensive backs. And a big change there for Henderson. Now it's 3rd down with 21 seconds.
Still got a lot of receivers out there. Looks like they're going to try to throw the ball again.
Third and 10. Jackson in motion. There's Huddleston again. Bunch of defenders and nobody home. 4th down.
Still in the
Chapel
pocket.
Hill
Is he still in the pocket there? There wasn't anybody around him.
Chapel Hill is getting a lot of pressure up front. The punt team's going to come out for Henderson.
Chapel Hill didn't have to use a timeout there, so
Yeah, we got 15 seconds.
they still have a chance to try to
1 timeout.
attempt a few plays here.
Substitution's going to come on. And there's the punt. Straight to Solomon McFoy. Catches it over his shoulder. Has some space, and he's still on his feet, and they're going to mark him out of bounds. Oh, out of bounds at the 48-yard line with 1.8 seconds remaining.
So you got enough time for a Hail Mary here. I thought he was going to get by there. Was really close to getting by those last few defenders. Just stepped out of bounds.
Which might have been a good thing there. If you would have still run, you don't have that one shot to the end zone.
That's true. The only option he would have had is that he would have had to go on the rest of the way. So we'll see what they have lined up here. We'll see what kind of arm Bribson has.
I think he can sling it. He threw it really far on that interception. It was too far, way too far on that interception play. So here's the final play of the first half. And they're just going to hand it off to Stewart. And he loses the ball. Barry picks it up and just smartly runs out of bounds.
Don't take any chances and do anything else there. That could have been disastrous. Henderson could have picked that up and ran it in for the touchdown.
You go with the safe call, a handoff, and it could have been absolutely disastrous. 18-7 our score at the half. Chapel Hill leads. We'll be back for the second half here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax lien, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax lien, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike's today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax lien, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill Basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike's today at 903-842-4499.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by three Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
(18-7) is our score as we get ready for the second half of this big district matchup. Chapel Hill, Henderson. The scoring was early for the Chapel Hill Bulldogs. Scored on their first two possessions of the game. A 13-yard touchdown run from Ricky Stewart. Following possession, a 2-yard touchdown run from Demetrius Bribson. Followed by a trick two-point conversion. Gave them a 15-0 lead. Henderson came back in the second quarter on a 72-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 48-yard touchdown pass from Jacoby Robinson to Deuce Davis. PAT was good, 15-7, and then it was a 42-yard Adolfo Tamayo field goal for Chapel Hill late in the second quarter to give Chapel Hill the 18-7 lead heading into the break. Tamayo will kick off for Chapel Hill. This is the first time Henderson back has actually been able to return something, and here it is at the 10-yard line. It's bobbled, and the ball's still on the ground, trying to make something happen, and he's on his feet still. Isaiah Brooks came in and laid the wood, but he stayed up.
Somehow.
But, man.
It was a big hit by Brooks.
Kadarius Grange on the return. He gains about 4 yards from where he picked the ball up. Isaiah Brooks, came in and smacked him, but couldn't bring him down.
Yeah, that was a big hit there. I thought for sure he was down, and I think he was kind of startled. He kind of bumbled for a few more yards, but man, what a play by the special teams at Chapel Hill.
So here comes Jacoby Robinson. Handoff in the pistol. Comes his near side. That's Tobias Jackson, who's been the leading rusher for this Henderson Lions team. Gains about 1 yard on the play, brings up 2nd and 9.
Nice tackle there by Brack Dyer.
Second and 9, waiting for the play call. Here it is with Robinson motioning out, empty backfield. Quick pass, caught around the 20-yard line, past the 20, and they're going to say he was down before the ball came out. It was, of course, it was Jamal Robinson on the reception. The twin connection there. 4-3. Brings up 3rd and short, and this is an unfamiliar spot for Henderson so far in this game. It was in that first half, it was a lot of 3rd and long. They got behind the chains early, so here's a 3rd and short now for the Lions. Jackson motioning out, trying to find some space. Blitz coming, incomplete. Deuce Davis in the area. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The defense holds for Chapel Hill. This Henderson offense really hasn't gotten anything going, even when they've been able to move the ball a little bit. The drives have stalled. So here comes Trust Karsten, the punter. And this is a line drive kick caught by Solomon McFoy. Trying to find some space, finds a little bit of a crease on the edge on the outside, gets into Henderson territory. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
Nice return by McFoy. Kind of waited a second to see what Henderson was going to do and able to get around the right edge and gain a few extra yards there. So Chapel Hill's going to start in great field position here.
So out comes Demetrius Bribson. Had a touchdown run and an interception in that first half. And here he is with fellow freshman Ricky Stewart to his right. Play action. Gets it to Tyson Berry. Berry's got a little bit of space, trying to reverse field, still on his feet. Going to just go forward and still moving. Tyson Berry still moving the pile.
Wow.
Gets to the 27-yard line.
Great fight by Berry, determined not to get tackled. Willed his way to that first down right there.
Well, it was a pretty smart call because he reversed field and then decided, I just got to get some yards, so he just lunged forward. Here it is, the other side, and skipped. Bribson, the right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left, couldn't get his shoulder square to complete the pass to Deuce McGregor.
Yeah, he tapped his chest to McGregor and said, my bad, that was a bad throw on me. So good to see the freshman taking that kind of responsibility, knowing he had his man open, just couldn't get him the ball.
When Bribson came in as the quarterback, the dynamics of the offense changed. A little bit more looks like the offense last year that Chapel Hill had with Cam Ford, a running quarterback. Bribson hands off to Ricky Stewart. Ricky trying to find some space, reverses field, and
there's just nowhere to go there.
That's a couple of times that they've tried to run that stretch play, and it hasn't gotten any yardage.
Yeah, he went one way and didn't like that, went back the other way, and then just decided to cut his losses and try to break a couple of tackles, and Henderson just wrapped him up.
The Henderson defensive line has done a good job tonight of getting pressure and penetration on this offense. Bribson back to pass, has a wide open room. He's going to try to get to the edge. He gets across the 20, lowers his shoulder, and then is thrown, and
extra.
There's another flag there.
Wow.
I mean, he was way out of bounds when he threw him down.
Yeah,
that's another 15-yard penalty.
That's a frustration penalty there on Henderson. Bribson just ran over the defender, wasn't expecting that. He got frustrated and just kind of threw him down.
Yeah, he was way out of bounds.
So it's going to look like a half the distance of the goal penalty, and since they're inside of the 20-yard line here.
The play was over. Personal foul. Lays it out of bounds. Number 18 of the defense. That'll be penalized half the distance from the end of the run. First down.
So that's going to bring up a first down. And it's going to be first and goal from the 9. Big penalty there from Henderson. Hand off to Stewart. And this defensive front for this Henderson Lions is getting a lot of pressure, and another penalty.
Yeah, he yanked his helmet off there. I think that's going to be another.
That's going to be another penalty.
If you're Henderson right now, that's something you cannot afford. You had a good play there on defense and stopped the run.
Personal foul. Face mask. Removing the player's foul. It'll be half the distance to the end of the run with an automatic first down.
So now they're going to move it to the 4.
Wow.
Maybe the 5. Another first down for Chapel Hill. That's back-to-back killer penalties for Henderson.
There we go. We're going to move it there. It's going to be.
I'd be surprised if it's anything but a couple of runs here. First and goal at the 6.
Yeah, it's going to be probably a read option with Brisbane and looks like Willis.
Willis gets it. He's down at the 1. Kind of got tripped up and turned around a little bit. Willis was the starting running back coming into the season and got hurt in that first game of the year against Greenville and didn't really play much in the next 2 games. Going quickly, Samari Willis, touchdown, Chapel Hill. The penalties hurt Henderson on that one, and Chapel Hill stretches the lead.
Yeah, they just gave Chapel Hill a touchdown there basically by just allowing them to pick up first downs by penalties. And those are the kinds that if you're a Henderson coach, you can't have those. I mean, some penalties you say okay, but those personal foul, late hits, and things like that, you just can't have those penalties if you want to play a team like Chapel Hill and pick up a win.
It's now 25-17. Chapel Hill leads here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
.48-yard drive capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run from Samari Willis. Extends Chapel Hill's lead 25-7. Now the score. Tomato kick. Back to receive for Henderson, Jamal Robinson, and this one's going his way, and it's going to be caught and going to be fumbled there around the 5-yard line and making a couple men miss and trying to reverse field. Still on his feet is Kadarius Grange. Gains a couple, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Henderson at the 13-yard line.
A couple score updates in District 9-4 Division 1. Kilgore now leads early in the third quarter, 48-35 over Lindale. The other game in this district, Athens leads 28-14. That's 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
8:05 remaining in the third quarter here in Henderson. The handoff. Trying to find some space on the outside. Porter. Can't find a ton of room. Gain of 1 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 9. So it was kind of the same situation last year between these two teams. It was a win and get in. And it was a true win and get in game last year in Chapel Hill. And Chapel Hill was able to come away with the victory in that one, 42-28. And it was a lot closer game than that. Chapel Hill scored late in the game to make it 14 points, but here we are in a very similar situation as Porter's going to get the first down and more across the 25-yard line. And here's kind of that rivalry coming in play. Yeah, these two teams.
It's a good job by the Henderson coaches to get a couple of their guys out.
Yeah, these two teams, I mean, it's the animosity is real between these two. There's a lot of history here. A lot of coaches have coached at both places. Of course, legendary head coach Dickie Meeks won a state championship for Chapel Hill in 1989, and then a few years later won a state championship as the head coach of Henderson in 2010.
Yeah,
against Chapel Hill.
Coach Castles,
Coach Castles, who preceded Othel Robinson here at Henderson. He was the head coach at Chapel Hill for many years before heading off to Corsicana and then finding his way back to East Texas as the head coach of the Henderson Lions. Wes Schminke was also both places. There's just been a lot of coaches that have coached at both of these places.
Well, when you have the staff, like you have Castles go back, and he had some of the guys at Chapel Hill, he kind of pulled some back with him. So it's very interesting the way the coaches bounce back and forth, especially with these two teams.
Big push defensively for Chapel Hill. J.K. Davis coming in, can't make the tackle, and they get rid of it. Smart play there on third down and brings up fourth.
Impressive again. He's able to avoid a sack from J.K. Davis.
Yeah, usually J.K. Davis, he's done it all year, just able to hit somebody, and the force of him kind of knocks people down. But Jacoby Robinson's probably a good 6'4". I mean, he is a big dude, and he doesn't go down easily, as we've seen all night. 3rd and 2. Handoff, Porter. Strung out by Daniel Waddleton.
Wow, great tackle.
Loss of about 5 on the play.
It's another play like in a big situation that Chapel Hill's had a lot tonight, where Henderson was looking to move the ball, and they forced him back into a 3rd and long, 4th and long situation.
And another punt. From the Henderson offense. This one's another low line drive. Solomon McFoy picking it up, trying to find some space. A lot of red jerseys in the area. And I think you just got to try to eat this one. And he gets tackled at around the 34-yard line.
Punt is returned by number 3, Solomon McFoy. Making the stop for the Lions on the return, number 1, Tyler Branham.
So Chapel Hill will take over possession after forcing another Henderson punt. This defense has been impressive tonight for Chapel Hill. We haven't called Deuce McGregor's name a lot tonight. I think he's only had about one catch. Blitz coming, DJ Williams with the carry. And this Henderson front trying to keep them in this game. They've done a great job on this Chapel Hill run game. Loss of 2 on the play will bring up 2nd and 12.
So we've got a few score updates from District 10. All those games are now final. So I can kind of tell you here in a minute kind of where they're going to fall as far as their seeding goes.
Little toss. Tyson Berry has a little bit of a room, cuts back, has another little seam. Tyson Berry on a play that looked like you were going to lose yardage, gains 12 on the play, gets the first down. I mean, the vision of Tyson Berry is impressive.
That results in a first down.
Yeah, Tyson, he doesn't need much room. He just needs that small crease, and he's good at finding it.
First and 10. Handoff, DJ Williams. That's Jatavian McAllister there on the stop for Henderson. Still a gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. Two wide receivers both sides for the Bulldogs. They end around. Deuce McGregor has some space. Deuce McGregor across the 30. Deuce McGregor spins inside the 25-yard line.
Logan, did you say Deuce hadn't done a whole lot tonight?
And there it is.
There he goes.
Get the ball in his hands.
He heard you. He's like, wait a second, Logan.
And it looks like there's an injured Henderson player. We'll take a break. 3:53 remaining in the third quarter here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. First and 10 after the Deuce McGregor handoff. And here's Samari Willis. He's got some space. Samari Willis cuts across, and Samari Willis is going to get in for his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Nice run there by Willis.
23 yards.
Great job by those big guys up front. Gave Willis a hole, and then he did the rest. One little cutback for the touchdown.
Chapel Hill extends the lead. 3:43 remaining. And there's a penalty. Might have been offsides. Yeah, it was offside, so the PAT will be good. (32-7's our score here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live. It was a 65-yard drive, 23-yard touchdown run from Samari Willis, his second of the game. Moves Chapel Hill 32-7, our score, with 3:43 remaining in the third quarter. Adolfo Tamayo going to give Henderson a chance to return this one, and that's Deshaun Jackson, the speed. And he is wrapped up right around the 27-yard line. Looked like Dede Ross on the tackle.
All right, so here's what District 10 looks like now. Vider picked up the win at home versus Lumberton, 28-27. So that puts Vider at 4-1. Lumberton falls to 3-2 in district. You had Hardgrave won over Livingston. That puts them at 3-2. And Little Cypress Mauriceville picked up the victory over Splendora. So that puts them at 4-1. So Vider 1, Mauriceville 2, Lumberton 3, and Hardgrave 4. So that's how it lines up as of this moment.
Porter with the carry. Strung out of bounds. Gain of a couple.
Making the stop, number 3, Solomon McFoy.
Also going into the fourth quarter, Athens is now up 28-21 over Maybank. So Maybank has closed the gap again. And Kilgore is up 6, 48-42, halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, the ball is fumbled, and Robinson just got a fall on it. And another situation where it's 3rd and long for Henderson. I mean, they've been in that all night.
It's been like clockwork. It's like they get to that second down play, and they just either something goes wrong or just Chapel Hill defense blows it up. And it's put them back in a really tough spot.
And ball spotted at the 21-yard line, so now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and about 16. Some confusion trying to get set offensively for Henderson. Robinson back to pass, spins. He's in trouble. A host of Bulldogs. Jatavian Watson, J.K. Davis, Giveon Huddleston there on the tackle.
Group effort there by the Bulldogs D-line.
I think Austin Watkins might have been in there on the tackle as well. A bunch of Bulldogs will bring up 4th down, and Henderson's going to have to punt again. Fourth and 28.
A long way.
1:40 remaining. Clock is ticking in the third quarter. That's a low kick. Off the hop, Solomon McFoy. Trying to find some space.
Oh.
And lost yardage on the play there.
That's one of those, sometimes it's just better to try to go forward. Doesn't always work out. So right now, as of this moment, as things stand, District 9, you have Kilgore would be 1, Lindale 2, Palestine 3, and Chapel Hill would be the 4 seed if things were to end as of right now. So really you're looking at right now, Chapel Hill with a comfortable lead here. Really the Maybank-Athens game is going to come down to the seeding between Palestine and Chapel Hill. So we'll keep y'all updated on that score. Oh.
And
Grange was ready to get to the quarterback.
Well, I think Deuce might have moved. Deuce McGregor, I think, might have moved, and that caused Grange to make contact. Yeah.
Yeah, he must have. Didn't see that, but.
Number 75, 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Yeah, Deuce kind of. I think Deuce
like
moved a little bit, and Grange came in, and I think
he took
Deuce
advantage of it.
Yeah, he sold it a little bit on that one. I'm sure that's what they were talking about on that play.
Well, it was a friendly conversation. That's always a good thing to see. These guys all work so hard during the week to get to these games, so it's good to see the good friendly camaraderie there.
Ripson back to pass. He takes a shot, and it's too high, intended for Deuce McGregor. Grange there for the Henderson defense.
Intended for number 2, McGregor. Almost intercepted by number 5 for Darius Green.
And it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 now. 1:14 remaining. Solomon McFoy with the end around. Solomon McFoy across the 40. Solomon McFoy, 20. There's going to be a penalty.
I think that's going to come back.
Yeah, that's going to come back for sure.
Solomon McFoy, there is a flag on the field.
I'm sure it's going to be holding. It looked like maybe holding on Corey Seaton.
During the run, holding number 13 of the offense. It'll be penalized 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll replay 2nd down.
So that's called on Austin Watkins, the receiver, so they're going to bring him back. That's about a 2-yard gain after it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Ricky Stewart has the ball, and he gains about 1 yard on the play.
He was sandwiched by 2 Kilgore defenders there.
Yeah, I mean, this Henderson Lions defensive front has been fantastic. They've got some big guys up front. And
their offense just hasn't been able to get it going. The defense has done a good job of containing Chapel Hill at times, but the offense has just been out of sync this evening.
Bribson rolling out. He's got a defender on his back. What a play. Caleb Tate comes in.
On the stop for the Lions.
Just rides it.
Caleb Tate. Carrying the ball, number 18, Demetrius.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th. Chapel Hill 32, Henderson 7. You're on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax lien, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
So it's going to be 4th down, and it's only Adolfo Tamayo's 2nd punt of the game. It's been so infrequent, he wasn't even on the field when they lined up.
He's like, wait, I got a punt tonight? Oh, okay. All right.
4th and 7, going to try to pin the Henderson Lions defense back. This one hits.
Oh, great punt.
And a great roll. And it hit the shin. It hit the shin of Cameron Griffin, so it'll be down at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, if not for that, it might have got a roll inside of the 5.
First down and 10.
Kind of had a weird bounce. And so the Henderson offense comes back out. It's Othel Robinson's first season at the helm for the Henderson Lions. He's been coaching for a long time. He's been coaching for 24 years. And last year served as the offensive coordinator at Crowley High School. And before that stop, he was at Louisville High School. Henderson interviewed a lot of different coaches and went with Robinson. Robinson was the passing game coordinator at DeSoto during their 2016 season, which ended in the 6A state championship. So he does have a state championship under his belt. Both of these coaches have one. Othel Robinson had one at DeSoto. Jeff Reardon had a state championship at Sulphur Springs years ago. I believe 2006 might be the right call. Sulphur Springs State Championship. Porter trying to find some room. Gains of 2. Bring up 3rd and 8. So for Chapel Hill, the season looked familiar. It looked almost identical to last year. Got off to a great start. They did get off to a 5-0 start this year. Last year was a 4-1 start, but
one game difference, the center game.
Yeah, got off to a 5-0 start before running into Lindale, Palestine, and Kilgore, where they lost 3 in a row to those 3 teams who appeared to be on their way to being the 1, 2, and 3 seeds of the district. Blitz coming. Robinson has wide open space, and this is what happened last time. Robinson across the 30, trying to get into Bulldog territory. There's a flag on the play.
Are they going to get him for showboating?
No, I think they're going to get number 2 for holding.
Oh, did he? Okay, because he did that little high step there at the end of the run.
Yeah, I think they're going to get 2 for holding.
See.
We'll see what they call.
Oh, sideline warning. Okay. That's an interesting call. I didn't see that, but.
So Henderson has the ball at midfield.
Lindale has scored again and is now 55-48.
That's still 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Well, wow.
That's a lot of scoring tonight in that game. And Maybank has now scored this 28-35. So that game's still only one possession halfway through the fourth.
Porter with the carry. Gains of 3. For Henderson this year, it's been a very interesting year. They started out 4-1, and much like Chapel Hill, kind of ran into the gauntlet, lost to Lindale, Palestine, and Kilgore. But all 3 of those games were really close. Lost to Lindale by 7, lost to Kilgore at the very end of the game. They lost by 1, 35-34. So they've been in every single game. And last week, lost to Maybank in overtime, 28-21, and it was a holding call in overtime that had the Lions lose that one. And the good thing for this Henderson team, there are a lot of seniors, but you still have Jacoby Robinson. The quarterback will be back. He's a junior next year. And you actually have a lot of sophomores on this roster for this Henderson team. So expect them to get back to where they are used to being. 9:01 remaining. The clock is rolling.
It'll be interesting
here in the fourth quarter.
It'll be interesting to see how the numbers fall. You can't imagine these two get split up in the district wise, but it'll be interesting to see if there's any shifts in this district.
Porter's gotten the ball a lot more this second half, and look what he's doing with it. 35 goes out of bounds around the 33-yard line, 32. We've mentioned the two teams having a lot of history. Henderson actually leads the all-time series 30-7. Of course, the biggest game these two teams have ever played, 2010 3A Division I state championship game in Arlington, the first Texas high school football game played at Jerry's World, where these two teams, Chapel Hill came in and had a dominating playoff performance that year and just ran into a battle-tested Henderson team that ended up winning 28-21. That was the biggest game these two teams have ever played. The last two seasons, though, hey, it's been pretty big. Got a shot at trying to make the playoffs.
Thinking if you're in your own district, that's about as big as you can get. One team goes home and one advances.
And at the time in 2010, these two teams were not in the same district.
Not even the same region. It's crazy.
Waited all the way until the state championship. Here's a ball, and it is incomplete. Solomon McFoy on the coverage, intended for Deuce Davis. And there is a penalty flag. We'll see what the call is.
Personal foul, shot block, number 70 and number 77 of the offense.
You know, I haven't been keeping up with the penalties tonight, but it has seemed that Henderson has gotten the bulk of the penalties tonight.
Yeah, they've picked up quite a few big penalties. Several personal foul penalties. Got the chop block there. Had the sideline warning over here. Been a lot of penalties that have really stalled some drives that had chances to put up points.
And it looks like Chapel Hill is pulling their starters. I don't know if there's any starting defensive players on the field right now.
Yeah, you got to imagine they're probably carrying a few extra players getting ready for the playoffs, so don't want to take any chances of getting anyone hurt at this point.
Some new players into the game for Chapel Hill defensively. Play clock at 8, and Henderson's going to have to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, 32-7, 7:25 remaining in the ball game here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Second and long for Henderson. They'll hand off to Porter. He doesn't have a ton of space. Cuts reverse fields, and look at this. Got a lot of green. Porter across the 20, and Porter's going to get into the end zone, but there is a penalty flag.
Yeah, it's going to another penalty for Henderson. It's going to cost them a touchdown. Probably going to be a holding call, if I was to guess. Let's see what the ref tells us here.
During the run, holding number 14 of the offense. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It remains second down.
It's just kind of the way the game's gone tonight for Henderson.
So it'll be second and short. So before last year, Chapel Hill's 42-28 victory, Henderson had won 4 straight in this matchup. Chapel Hill's last win before last season was 2015 when they won 28-27. And if this score holds, in the last 5 times Chapel Hill has been on the road in Henderson, they're 3-2 on the road.
They like this nice stadium here. You've got Henderson.
Robinson keeps it. It's Tyron Mumphrey trying to find the tackle, and he does. And, you know, that's something that I thought we would see a little bit more of with Robinson, is using his legs and design quarterback run game, but that's the first time he's had a design QB run.
When he's scrambled tonight, he's been impressive. He's had several long runs. Really, those runs have been the best play of the game for Henderson when he is able to scramble, get outside the pocket, and take off running. So I agree. I'm surprised he hasn't had any design runs for him more than he has tonight.
2nd and 9. Devin Phillips motioning over. Porter up the middle. He's got some space. Tyron Mumphrey takes him down, but not before a nice gain by Porter. We'll bring up 3rd and 1. Porter, the workhorse in this second half, going to get the first down and more. He's still pushing for yardage. He moves it to the 4-yard line, so it will be 1st and goal for Henderson.
First down.
5:30 remaining. Clock ticking. Porter, who else gets the ball? Maybe a gain of 1 on the play.
Chapel Hill player is rolling on the ground injured here.
Can't tell who that is.
Over 70.
Number 70 for Chapel Hill. That's Malcolm Pasama.
They're taking Porter out of the game here. It's interesting. We'll see. It comes with Nick Owens in for him.
And there to blow the play up, Nathan Wells was there. Cameron Griffin, but Nathan Wells was the one that came in on a free rush and was able to stop any momentum there from the Henderson Lions offense. So now it's a 3rd down, loss of yard on the play. 4:25, clock ticking. Score is still 32-7. And Henderson's going to have to call another timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 32-7. Dave Campbell's texting live.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty. 214-394-9180.
Robinson back to pass into the end zone. Touchdown. Henderson. Deuce Davis, his second touchdown of the night. Henderson adds a score late in the fourth.
It's a nice timeout. Henderson was able to set up a nice play there and cash in. Yes. Score update here. Athens still up 35-28. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the game. And Kilgore now leads 62-55. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. I think they're scoring little points down there in Lindale tonight.
32-14 our score. We'll be right back.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felts, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike's today at 903-842-4499.
"93-yard touchdown drive from the Henderson Lions. It was completed by a 4-yard touchdown pass from Jacoby Robinson to Deuce Davis, and it's a 32-14 game. Trust Karsten going to kick off for the Lions. DJ Williams catches it at the 11. Has a little bit of a hole. DJ Williams is drugged down at the 30-yard line. Austin Berry on the tackle for the Lions, and we'll see a new group offensively for Chapel Hill.
And that Athens game is pretty close to going final. Athens up 42-28 with 23 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, so I guess at this point now we're just waiting for who the district champion is of 9-4A.
They may be playing all night, Logan, because we're was at 117 points through 3 quarters by both teams combined.
62-55 is the score that we have going into the fourth quarter of that game.
What a game.
Last year was a good game in Kilgore. This one's in Lindale's. Kevin Brooks, nice gain.
Nice run by Brooks there.
We're seeing our first action of Cameron Griffin, the backup quarterback.
Yeah, you got some guys getting some time here on offense. McFoy playing a little offense now. Mayfield playing a little receiver. Brooks getting a little action.
3:22, clock is ticking. So it looks like Chapel Hill will get that 4th playoff spot. They'll end up with that 4th seed with the Athens victory over Maybank. That's not final yet, but in all intents and purposes it is. With 23 seconds left, this is the last update that we have. So it looks like Chapel Hill will play Vider next week if everything that we have calculated in our brains up here in the booth is correct.
It's crazy because it could have been a number of matchups all across on both sets of districts. So it's
Henderson showing pressure. Lee Preston gets it on the outside. Lee Preston,
he might
look
be
at
gone.
him Across the 20, 10. Oh, he's tackled right at the 3-yard line.
Nice run.
They'll
by
mark him out at
Preston.
the 4. Lee Preston on the end around, and we have an injured Henderson Lion at the 45. So we'll take a break here on Dave Campbell's Texan Line.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
So Chapel Hill is going to take this all the way down to the end of the play clock. Snap that 1. Brooks. Maybe no gain or a gain of 1 if there was any. And they're going to say no gain. And it's going to be second and goal from the 4 again. We're trying to find an updated score for this Lindale-Kilgore game that would determine the district champion of this 9-4A district. And still trying to find it.
Yeah, still 8 minutes and 55 seconds in the fourth quarter is the last score update we have at 62-55 Kilgore. So, and Maybank did score again, so it's now 42-35 with 1 second to go. So, valiant effort by Maybank.
So Chapel Hill will take a knee. They'll need to snap it one more time to end the ball game. But Chapel Hill will win this one 32-14, the final score. Chapel Hill with back-to-back victories over Henderson. The first time since 1987 and 88, Chapel Hill has won 2 in a row against Henderson.
That's a long time ago.
And they do it tonight with a 32-14 victory.
Were you born yet, Logan?
I was not.
Okay, so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I was, but I wasn't very old.
32-14. It was an early lead for Chapel Hill. 82-yard drive, a 13-yard touchdown run from Ricky Stewart. Gave them a 7-0 lead. And then they got right back to it on the next possession, 15-0 our score. Henderson did bring it back. They had a 72-yard drive with a 48-yard touchdown pass from Jacoby Robinson to Deuce Davis to bring the score to 15-7. Adolfo Tamayo into the game, 18 70 in the half. Second half, it was pretty much all Chapel Hill. 2 drives, a 48-yard drive and a 65-yard drive. Couple of touchdowns by Samari Willis added a 32-7 lead in second half. Henderson's score in the second half was a 93-yard drive, 4-yard touchdown pass from Robinson to Deuce Davis again. 32-14 is the final score. So Chapel Hill gets the 4th seed in District 9 4A. They'll head to the playoffs, and their record improves to a 7-3 record. 7-3 heading into the playoffs on a 2-game winning streak. Henderson, Othel Robinson's first season as the head coach, will end at 4-6. For Brett Swinney, I'm Logan Ward. You've been watching Texas High School football here on Dave Campbell's Texan Live.
Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad, which specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welsh Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes.
Here at Big Tex Homes, we are a real estate solution company committed to serving the needs of the people. We're here to help and solve all your real estate needs, whether that be buying, selling, foreclosure, tax liens, probate short sales, or maybe a landlord that doesn't know what to do with a property. If you need this help, call us today at 903-472-0220 or visit our website at www.bigtexhome.com.
That touchdown was sponsored by C&A Lawn Care, Hector Garcia and Company. Need mowing, trimming, landscaping, edging, haul-offs, sod sales, or sod installations? Give Hector a call, 903-714-6075. Aaron Murphy with Century 21 is on your team assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Don't wait on the sidelines watching other homeowners. Get in the game. Whether you're dreaming of buying a home or wanting to sell the one you have, the right coach will help you build a winning team. Start by giving your friendly and experienced East Texas Realtor a call today. I'm Brandy Messenbring with the Property Shop Group, eXp Realty, 214-394-9180.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of Chapel Hill basketball. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike's strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it's across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike today at 903-842-4499.